Welcome to Graftopia, where we manage a mega factory. And not only do we manage, we also make new factories, and that's what we're doing today. We're here at the ground zero of making a motor factory. Not that we need motors, it's just a reasonably complex thing to do. And we found a place where we had coal, and we have iron over there, and we have copper over there, and that's all we need to make motors. So that's what we're going to do. I've done a little bit of advanced work. I've got some belts in, just some assemblers there just to get things going, and I'm in the process of setting up the second belt, which will feed in the stators. One will feed in the rotors and one will feed in the stators, and we'll have motors coming out this end here. And as you can see, we've come into a little bit of a dilemma here, because when I started putting in the outputs, I found that this line doesn't match up with the freight hopper there, so the freight platform. But that doesn't matter. We've got a few squiggly cables anyway, squiggly our conveyor belts anyway, so let's just start connecting these up just for fun. And there's our feature in this factory. Well, we've got two features actually, and they're two water geysers. Happened to be here when we arrived, so we've built them into the factory as a feature. One over there and one here. Unfortunately, this one was a bit lower than the other one, so ended up a bit weird. But anyway, maybe we can do something with that at a later stage. So we're getting our belts organised here, and it appears as though it might work. Now, if we want more of these machines, of course these belts will have to change, or we can put some more along that far side, or some in the middle, or whatever we need to make motors. This is 4 times more motor production than what I have in the main factory that got me to finish phase 4, but we'll make some more. So we're putting mergers in, and that is our desire. No, you flinched. You're not allowed to flinch in this game. All sorts of wrong things can happen. And put one in there. So we've got those 3 connected. And we've got no power here. We're in the middle of no man's land. Let's just bring that over. We're using a hover pack, which needs electricity from power poles. So we need another merger, as you well know. We're just going to make sure it's pointing in the right direction. There and to there, and then all we have to do is make this line up. It's a bit wonky. but it works. Might sort something out later, but what I wanted to do was kick the belts off the ground so that we can run underneath without having to bump our heads or jump over things. The only weird thing is that getting from the train over the ornamental garden was a bit tricky. I was going to come down that side there, but now there's a belt there, so we're coming along the wall, and we shall drop down to ground level or factory floor level. At some stage. Should have stayed with that. So we've missed the ornamental rock garden, and we can now get up to the station this way. Look out, see if there's any plasma spitters out there, any hogs, hatches, and approach our train from the platform level. All right, so we've got one of our cables in. The cables, it keeps calling the conveyor belt's cables. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the other one in yet. That one is going to come from the copper mine. And the copper mine's hiding over there behind that rock. Now I've sort of brought it to this edge here. I'm not sure if I'll go down and across, or whether I don't think I'll stay on this arch here, because the railway is going to head off along there. Not sure where the railway is going to go, whether it's going to continue along there and around there yet. I haven't really discovered or explored that area yet, and drop down there maybe and around there and join on with the railway line. There's our iron node there. I hope we've got enough room to build our iron factory there. I have to build a double-story affair maybe, in copper, as I said, over there. And there's a looks like a Mercier sphere down there for the taking, but I was near there earlier, and there's at least one plasma spitter down there guarding it, so I'd love to dispense with him at some stage. Make this place safe. Make the place safe. Can't get my words out today. And of course we need coal to make the steel pipes, and of course the coal's going to come from over there, and I've already put the elevator in to get up to the top part of it, because it's not quite at the bottom yet. Might bring that around there maybe, and up to there. We'll see. But there's a coal node up there, and we'll have to bring that over to here somewhere and go down to there, so it may have to go under this archway. Now we don't have any power close at hand. When I get near that edge, what I need is power down there somewhere. Is there a Mr. Bean around here? Oh, there he is. Heralding his appearance, his approach. All right, so we've got power here, so we'll just pop it in here. See some hatches over there. Looks like a limestone node there. What else have we got around here? It's hostile. Well, we know Mr. Bean's not hostile. What happened? Oh, that was weird. I thought it was an autosave, but it wasn't. Now coal can go around there. Let's have a look. And under there, across the river, up the other side. We'll get it up there somehow. There's a mercy sphere down there. And I'm going to keep getting those messages until I go and collect it, aren't I? So let's go and do that. Otherwise our female friend is going to keep annoying us. Our paternal figure.
Breaking news from Earth. Widespread chaos and mayhem. World President urges all citizens to do their part and harvest alien artifacts.
You got a buddy? No buddy.
Comply.
Okay, you can be quiet now. I did see a hatch somewhere. Can't remember where it was. It was over there near the iron node, but we'll deal with that when we have to. Now this is going to be for our copper. I think it needs to be out a bit further, you think? We are in a dead spot here, aren't we? While we're building. Going to cause a problem because when we put a belt on that, it's going to go into the rock, isn't it? Need to get some foundations down. Get things squared away. We're actually too low here to get a foundation on. That's crooked. That was just a test one. Foundations. Let's just get ourselves oriented. Will that be any better? I don't want to shoot it. No, I don't want to napalm it. Don't want to hacksaw it. I want to drink coffee. Yum. Can't vertical walls. You have to zoop it. I wonder what that was waving at me. Okay, so oh, I might have put that around the wrong way. Yes, I have. I have to reverse that. Because it has no direction yet. I have to give it a direction. As you see, it's pointing out. We need to point it the other way. And that will take the copper product up there. So, and the copper product coming in will be the stator. Will come up there. So what we'll do, can't put it on. That's where our stators go. And then we'll have our foundations will head off in that direction. Over the river. To our copper node there. Don't think that's right yet. Nope. Still a bit high. There's a dead hatcher over there to have to collect at some stage. So there's our copper node. And we're not far off. Let's see if this lines up any better. sort of in between, isn't it? Well, that's all right. We're going to have a factory here anyway, because we're going to have to make ingots and then wire. And that's going to connect onto there. It's in the middle. And that's how we'll get our stators into the factory, under the railway line. Okay. I saw a hatchery over there where that limestone is. I think it's behind that lump sticking up. Oh no, it's over there, near that one. There it is, I can see it now. Not all mine. No, there's one behind it too. See, they hide. Okay, so we have to make provision for coal to come through. To go over there, it's not that far to go. So we could bring it over behind here, so we don't have to cross this. Plan all this out. And of course you can't stay. Pick up all this fluff. You can stay, you can go. You can go. Can't pick up the little rocky things, the little shells. Anything else that gets in the way there. So coal will come across, we can put it through the middle there. Next to that, or in the middle. I suppose it really matters. Give it a bit of wriggle room. That's that belt there, and it's pointing in the wrong direction. Can we turn it round? Oh, that's the wrong. I don't use 5, I use 4. Conveyor 4. So how do I get that to change direction? Oh, there it goes. Weird. Okay, so that's going that way. And that should clear those rocks and go over there. So that's the coal going across to the iron factory, and this is the Ada's coming from the coal factory. That's the coal factory. From the copper factory. Oh, I'm out of encased industrials, and that is a problem because that was the last I have over here. We can only go that far. Well, they'll have to go and get some encased beams. I don't have to make them here. It's a bit of a strain. So we'll nip back to the factory, pick some up. I knew I was short of something. I couldn't remember what it was. But now I know. Let's go to here to there. I haven't given it a name yet. I'll have to give it a name. See you later, Mr. Bean. So settle down and enjoy the view. Pretty crazy place, this. Hello, where's this train going? That's not the right direction. Hello? Now that's weird. It's totally the opposite direction that we want to go. Hope there's no train coming. It made a right-hand turn rather than a left-hand turn. Now I got confused. Not confused now. I could manually drive it, but then I'd have to take note of the lights, the points. Let the computer do that. I think when I come from over there, I'll join on around here somewhere, I guess. Make it a loop, come in there maybe, join on here and continue on back to the factory, because when I put the freight train in, it'll be bringing motors to the factory. It has to come this way. I'll have 2 trains on this part of the track. I'll have the nitrogen gas train and I'll have the motor train. And if the motor train is successful, I can dispense with the motor part of the factory, give it some more room in the main factory. There's only one machine making motors. I'll have 4 back in this new one, at least. Uh-oh, it's a train. There he goes. That's the plastic train that takes the plastic down to the main factory, and it takes fuel to the sulfur factory for processing into turbo fuel. Why are we going that way? It's not right. What? I don't know where it thinks it's going. No, I didn't want to get out of the train. I wanted to push D. Now, I wonder if there's any, no, there's a few, but I might leave them there, seeing how I come to get them specifically. Noisy in the factory. Don't think there's any encased beams on the roof. Let's have a look. Have a look at my net. Nope, they've all been used up. So I have to come down here now to get my encased beams. And I believe there's a sign here. It says encased beams this away. Yep, look, it's loading more. All that way just for that. Is there anything I need to stow away? Hang on. Got some leaves and things. They're taking up space. Biomass in. I've got some wood. It's taken up valuable space. Throw the wood in there until I change the recipe. And also I see there's a Mercia sphere and some flower petals which I can put over here. Flower petals are up here, I think. Flower petals. Don't know why I'm saving them, but I am. And we've got some plasma spitter remains and the Mercia sphere which I can put in here. You can join the other 61 I have, and let's process the a bit of remains. Make some protein. And put that in a crate for the time being. I have a storage unit downstairs on level 6 for this stuff, but it can stay there for the time being. See, I've just released 5 bins. Okay. So we don't need anything else. Oh, I didn't check to see what the there's none here. Make sure the nuclear power station's running. We had a bit of a situation the other day. Is there any poles here? Yeah. Pole? Anyone? Anyone? Power pole? Anyone with a power pole? Ah, there's one. No, it's looking good. It's a little bit wavy, but that's okay. That's because my trains are going up and down hills and using more power. My train lines don't run at one level. Hello. Who's this? Doesn't tell me. Whoever it is, they're drinking coffee through a gas filter. That must taste a bit irky. That's Atheros. He comes and joins me occasionally. Okay, well, he can stay there because we're heading back. Now this is really weird, because Station 33 is the new one. There's no other Station 33. They've all been named. So why does it want to go the other way? Maybe it's because Nitro is next. Maybe that's causing a problem. Let's just remove that, remove that. See if it goes to the right place. Well, we're off to a good start. going straight ahead last time. What happened to my music? I had music. Here we are. Bit of construction's going on. Station 33. I always jump in the air when I get out of the train. It's just a reflex. Yeah. One thing I didn't do while I was here last, and seeing how I'm here now, was connect up the power. If product starts arriving, you might want to start producing. And producing what? Exactly. Motors, please. Of course it won't yet. Nothing coming in. That'll be a while. Done that one. Done that one. Done that one. That'll give us 20 a minute when they're running at 100%. Here we go. Now, we're fiddling with the copper. And I wasn't sure whether we decided we're going to be on this track or the next track, so both. Oh, that's right, didn't bring power, did I? I don't have any power over here. I think there was a couple, wasn't there? I killed here, was it just one? Must have been just one. Eventually we'll have concrete here. converted to concrete. I may even put an elevator in that gets us across the river. And I've got power down there. Wonder how. Won't go there. No, it goes through the rock. That doesn't. We don't want to earth our power. No, still doesn't work. What we might have to do. Oh, that was only temporary power anyway, wasn't it? The power's here. That was just to keep us off the ground, so we'll just bring that across to here. And then run it from there. Being. Maybe we should put it to the end. Just scoping out the scene for any unwelcome guests. Pure copper. Now to get our alignment right, we can just scoot that down. And we'll pick up the foundations. Throw a Mark 1 miner on there. No, we won't, because we need our portable miners. We need one portable miner. Oh, I've got a portable miner somewhere. Ah, there's one. Okay, so we're too high off the ground for that to read it. I think that's found. Oh, no, there we are. I found it. Right there. See if this thing works. Oh, I'm starting to turn. It's going to drill a hole through the foundation. And then it's going to start digging into the ground. Into the copper. Look at that. It's all a go. And it's filling up with copper ore. Got 28 from there. Okay, so we're sort of underway. Now, copper ore has to be changed into copper ingots. So, copper ingots need to be made with a, got more room on that side than this side, so well, what we might actually do is take up all the available space. See if we can put some, what makes copper ingots? Foundries or smelters? Smelters. Let's throw some smelters here. Helter Schmelter. How far back can we go? That's the question. Because we need for stuff to come out. And here it's not real congenial, is it? Let's see what happens. No, that's okay. We can do that. That's output. And we need a splitter. For the copper ingots to come out. Into here, and they're all ready to go. All we need is power, and we're going to get copper ingots eventually when we get some power. Now, what's the best way to get power? We're going to need a few of these things. Oh, we can take that out. So being, put some walls up. In the sand? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's not going to let us do it, is it? Okay. Let's do this. Wall. Take our wall. Put it there. And there. And then... No, it's too high. Won't do it. Will not do it. Thought it might, but can't get it at that level because it won't turn. If I delete that, can I put it back in the lower position? No. Oh, we'll leave it there. I just need something to hang a power thingy on. Now power came down on this side. Well, just for the time being. Till we figure out our main structure. How do I do that? So we'll just run that across there for the time being. And then we can run that to there. Oh, look, we've got an ingot already. Oh, instant ingots. You think amazing. Okay. You're going to have to go. We need a hacksaw for you, chainsaw for you. Then it's done. Oops. Where's my coffee? Here it is. Okay, this may not be the wall. We may have to go out further, but depending on how many of these smelters we're going to need. And on this side, we could put a smelter on this side too, I suppose. And then once we got our ingots, we've got to make wire. And wire needs another smelter. might even make an upper level. Make it 2 stories high. That would be easy, wouldn't it? Let's put in another smelter. Smelter. Fit that into place. Just to see how it all fits together. And we need another splitter here. Can't see the markings. Oh, there we go. Goes in there, goes into there and out the other 3. There we go. Like a board one, as they say. All we have to do is plug it in as well. Oh, I don't need that, I've got a shortcut. I'll stop it. And what we need now is a, will that work? We need a merger. Can we fit a merger in here? Never thought of that, did I? Needs to be about there. That, by the way, is going to have to wriggle its way around that rock. Can we do it? Yes, look at that. Easy. So that's copper ingot. See the copper ingots forming as we speak. Okay. And we're getting, what, 1 copper ingot, so we're getting 30 a minute, so that's 60. Oh no. We've got a train in distress. Oh, and I'm so far away from the factory, it's not fair. Why all of a sudden? Fix-It must be playing with the railway settings. Unbelievable. Put another one in. Another helter smelter. Howdy doody smelter. So this is just the repetitive part. Repetition. What do they call this? The manifold. Well, that's not nice. It's going through the machine. We'll have to solve that with another. It's interesting. I wonder how we made that pretty high, didn't we? It should be fine. And we'll just add some more foundation, shall we? Hello. Stop doing that. more sand than anything else. Not going to fit many more along here. And there's my, there it is. We'll put one more in. That'll be 120, won't it? Hoping that that'll be somewhere near what we will be desirous. Now why is that? No, it's got to be back there. And because we can go to hell with the expense, we can put another splitter there. Now, walls. Just leave it at that for the time being. The sand is encroaching, and we can level that up. We can level that up with the beam, but we'll see how we fit in with the roof. Oh, that fits. We'll let some light in, shall we? Auto saves the day. Gives me a chance to have a little bit of a drink. So that window can go there. And then we've got a roof. Which seems to fit in with our simple-mindedness. Or does it? How do the walls connect when we get to this, up to the top here? Do they connect on the top? They do, don't they? They can probably connect on the bottom too. Will it go there? I don't want to do that. I shall do that. And then from here, on our top level, we can just put straight windows. Oh, it's a beauty to behold. We've got an upper story built in. Foundations. We don't want to go that far. And the sky's the limit until we run into that thing over there. that? A tree growing into the rock. That's a bit sad. Oh, a train's still in distress. I think it's the nitrogen train and the plastic train. Oh, that's not too bad. I think a nuclear power station can still work without them. That's my concern, of course, always. Okay. So when we get to here, we're going to need, I wonder if we can get another emoji in here without causing a hassle with the sand. No, that is not right. See what happens? That may not be on ground level. Ah, still is. It's just my clumsiness. Now, we're going to need one more. Cause we do. No chance. It's not going to, see, it doesn't click into place. Going to be a worry because I think sand is going to be in the way. Now the problem will be not with that one but with this one. Will it go across in that short distance? Seems to. So then we're going to come out of here and go up into there with a conveyor lift. So it's going to be like about there. Let's start there and see what happens. Looks a bit close, doesn't it? Yeah, a tad. Let's move it over one complete hole over and see how that works. We never measure anything here. We just wing it. See what happens. In there and goes up and it goes there, and look, we've got our ingots going up already. Is that bliss or what? Now we've got two machines that need some power, so I'm going to put this about there because the power is on this side. So we can go from there to that thing there, over to there without going through the machine. And then this one, we can just disconnect. And we can put this there, and then hopefully this will go over. No, it won't. It won't go over there without going through the machine. What a nuisance. No. You're too eager, my boy. Too eager. There. Okay, now we've got power. And we're going to do copper. Turn it on. We're going to do copper. And turn it on. More smoke. So we've got our 4 machines. They're all filling up. The outputs are all full up. And that's filling. How many have we got in these ones? 100. So these will fill up to 100. Then we'll be ready to connect them upstairs. Like a board one. These trains are still having a face-off for some reason. Now that's a worry. That'll have to go, but until then, there's our upward belt. So we've got to go into a splitter, I guess. I mean, that's a bit weird. Should just bring each one up separately. That's what I should have done. Instead of this merging, splitting business, just bring them all straight up. Be a better idea, wouldn't it? If I brought that straight up, I wouldn't need all these mergers along here. Know what I mean? Could save all of that. Although this one would be a bit tricky to get a conveyor lift on, because that would sort of that might fit. Let's have a look. If you could sort of stretch your imagination. Go up through there. It's just etched into the rock a little bit. That's harmless. And it's on the line, see? And it's basically in the middle on the line. Why can I hear hatches? I can hear them. Aha. Aha. I can hear them. Take that, you little scoundrels. Now you haven't got a home. Any more? Okay. So that's all right. That'll work. Trains doing. So what we're going to do now is connect that into there. These cables might get in the way, and that one's going through that machine. Oh, that's the one from there. That's only temporary. So this one is in the middle of the first side, and it's the side, this side. I can't remember. This one is there, all right. So it's there, and it's in the middle there. And this one is in the middle there. And this one is in the middle there. And that one can go. Sounds like a ticking clock. Doesn't sound like music at all. Can we dispense with this? Something over. I think this is a lot neater than the other way. All the splitters and mergers and things. Whoa. That work? Looks like it. Is that sticking out of there? So they all come up now. Now, what do we use to make wire? Do we use smelters again? No. You don't use a smelter. Silly me, should have known that. There's only 3 options there. So we have to use a constructor. And that one's on the line, isn't it? Oops. And we're out of something other. Why can't I put it there? Hello? I can put it there, but I can't put it there. Is that because of this thing? That's not going to work. Dear, oh dear. Because the miner's under there? Same for here? No, see, it's different there. And that can make wire. What am I doing? Logic. The trains fix themselves? No. Did I turn it on? Turned it on. No power. Oh, silly me. I can connect to this power, but that's just temporary until I get this floor plan sorted out. Now that's producing wire. And then we need to make stators. So how do we make stators? That is the question. What else can we make with this machine? Well, we can't make stators with it because stators need steel pipe and wire, don't they? That's got to come from the steel node. Over there, the iron node. What are we going to do about this one? We're going to have to abandon this one. You can see they're going to be too close for these things anyway. Theoretically, you have to put these in first because they're bigger. See, it's not going to fit. See? Doesn't line up. We have to spread these out more. So maybe we've got to move all the other ones. And they're capable of, machines downstairs are making 30. So we've got to ramp this up to take advantage of the 30. Output's 30, but we're capable of pumping 30 into it, so we need to ramp that up to 200% so that it'll take in 30 and it'll give out 60. But this is the problem. Gotta spread these out more. That's got to go there for that one. And this one needs it here. This one's going to need it here. And that one's right, and this one we're going to have to abandon, I'm afraid. End up with a lot of iron ingots in my bag. I've got 72 already. So we're going to dispense with the first one and add one on the end. 2, 3, 4. So we're going to dispense with that. And that. Basically undo everything we've done because we don't plan anything. Alright, why can't I select that? That one's okay. One, two, this one, 3, and 4. My trains are still stuck. They're going to stop the nitric acid train. Although I've got plenty of nitrogen gas. Sorry, the nitrogen gas train. I've got plenty of nitrogen gas in store. I suppose I can wait a bit. Now you guys. That one's working, this one's not going to. You're dead. Don't need that. That first one's okay. This one's not in the right spot now. Uh-oh. My inventory is full. I'm carrying all... Oh, look. I'm going to have to abandon this for the time being. Go back and fix those wretched trains. Get rid of these encased beams. And I can put them... No, I won't put them in the train because I'm here. I'll put them in this storage bin here. What else can I get rid of? We'll leave for the time being. And we'll pop into the train, we'll get in the other end. And we'll head off back to bottom station. Because we won't get there because the trains are going to be here. How far will we get before we have to stop? Probably at the next passing lane. Then this train will be in the way. I can't delete this train. So we'll just share to the loco and come back with it and then we'll delete it. Okay, so we're here. This is where all the red lights are. Now they're on different tracks. Interesting. What's going on, guys? What's the problem? Ah, I see. You can't get past. This one here can't get past because this train is still on the track. Ah, dear. All right. How's that? Okay, once he goes, he should be able to go. Simple as that. There was a signal missing. Now I'm on the wrong track. However, I don't care. Now, which way have I got to go? Got to go that way. It's all right. I'm going against the lights, but it doesn't matter because the other train's going in the same direction. And he's ahead of me. He's not going to turn around real soon. He's got to go and load up with nitrogen gas. Then he'll be as light as air. Look, he's so far ahead, the lights have gone green already. Have they? No, they haven't. It's still red. No, they're green. But I can't go into the next segment, so don't look. Oh, it just went green. So I'm legal. See, I'm not travelling at full speed. I'm travelling at 90 kilometres an hour. He's travelling probably 110. Hatcher on the beach. This is where I leave him, so we can have a track for the trip back. That was exciting, wasn't it? I can remember adventuring through here, laying track as I went. It goes all the way across to the other side of the world. Little did I know I'd be making a track here. Making a big factory on top of the rocks where the water geysers are. Just squeeze through there. You saw that. Okay, look at that giant planet. It's far too big. You can imagine the gravitational influence of us on this planet with that size planet near that close. It'd be ripping everything off the surface. Okay. Now, I think we've got everything. We just needed to empty some space, didn't we? And we were downstairs. And we had boxes sitting on top of boxes. All right, so this is all got to go because it's all got to be repositioned. Right, now, there's our new repositioning point. So we need to put our helter schmelters back and get them in the right direction. Coming out this way. Sorry, going in that way. And that's coming out. So they go there, and there's our spot. So it's got to go there. And alignment, and this one has to go here. Is that the right way around? Guess so. And this one has to go, we have to build the wall out, I'm afraid. It's going to have to go there. Like, no, let's do it. Maybe too much sand. Smelter. And that there. Looks to be about right. Make sure these work before I put the rest in. We need our conveyors. Oh, that's a bit close, doesn't it? Does that work? Guess so. Looks like it's attached. This one. And this one. Okay, now the next trick is power. And this one is now in the wrong spot. So this one's going to have to go, I'll have to move that one anyway. Power. And this one needs to go about here to get across to that. This one is we'll build some wall. And we're going to have to build foundation there. Is that what that is? Oh, there's the end, there's a bit missing. You need one. Whoops. Too much sand in our factory. Didn't realise it was sloping, so could have made it higher. We needed some light to come in, didn't we? So we can see what we're doing in the factory floor. So we need some glass. Okay, we got some glass. This is the basement. So they're all connected, but they don't have any iron ingots coming down. And that is because there's nothing going in. How are they all full? I don't know. They got power. Oh, they're not connected here, of course. I knew they weren't connected somewhere. Oh dear. I'm losing my mind. Splitter. Okay, so that's going to go there. And this one is going to go there. And this one is going to go there. Easy peasy. Oh, what happened there? What? Why are they? Come on, dudes. Why are they all way out? Goodness gracious me. Why do you have to do everything twice? They just want the game to last twice as long. Let's get it lined up this time, shall we? I thought they were lined up. Splitters. See, didn't I get a green line like that before? What I did. Then I came back down with the belts, and it was all out of alignment. I don't know, did you see that? That it was out of alignment, but you were only watching the replay, so you couldn't do anything. Okay, so now we've got this thing making copper. I should start going up the elevator. And this one doing copper ingots as well. And this one. Oh, it's all firing up. That one's not. Oh, did I turn it on? I did. Why has it got no power? Huh? Oh, that's because it didn't connect it because I was moving the wall. If you remember rightly. Power, wall outlet, around about there is good enough. And one down to there. Now it should do some stuff. So that's going into there, that's going into there, da da da. And it's all going upstairs. Well, up conveyor lifts to these 4 machines here, which are making stuff, wire. And this one's not making wire. Why isn't he making wire? Is that not connected? Huh? Huh? It's turned on. It's making wire, but it's not. Is it because it's full already? Oh, it's got 500. Okay, so we've got our wire, and that has to be joined to the steel pipe to make the stator. Now let's go through the math again. These things here will pump out, no, I didn't want that, 30 a minute at 100%. And there's 4 of them. Now these want 15 a minute. Now do I speed them up so that they're using the 30? I've got plenty of what's-he-doers. Now it's taking 30 a minute. That makes that even. Now we're getting 2,400. Sorry, 240. We're getting 64 times. It's 240. Yeah. We have to have the steel pipe coming across from the steel, which is over there. It's got to come over here. We've got room here to do it. Now there's a lot involved in the steel process, so it might be better to send the steel pipe over here rather than having the wire go over there and build the stators over there. Because the iron and coal have to be joined to make the steel ingots, and the iron has to make ingots to make the rods, which makes screws, it makes the rotors. So the steel pipe can come over here, which means we need an assembler to take the wire and the steel to make the stator. Alright, so we need an assembler hanging off each of these. Move this pole. Let's put some wall down. Don't need anything more down there. We don't have to make that factory any bigger. It's big enough. So we can put the wall in here. I'm going to move that wire, that hole, as soon as we get this done. Now the idea is this pole here could probably get rid of that. That there. And from here, what we do is we've got room to put a catwalk ladder in there. And it needs to be on this side. So we can put a half in the hole. I don't like that, the way it shimmers like that. Do not like it at all. It's annoying. Alright. Some people do it, but not me. So anyone that comes over here can just come here and they can go, if they want to go downstairs, they can just go downstairs. Done. Now we're going to build this side out because we're going to need to put, oh, we're going to do this power thing first, don't we? Alright, so what we'll do, So that will be our main power coming in. Or should we have it come straight in here? Because then we've got to bring the power. Oh, we've already brought the power up, haven't we? On the other side. We could go down that way, I suppose. Yeah, well, when we poured the concrete, it sort of got stuck. That's not connected to anything yet. Why is that sticking up there? Out of silica. Thank you, autosave. Now we don't have a door and a half thingy, do we? Make a fake door. It's going to be a fake door. Okay, so don't need to make anything too complicated. We're on the side. Let's go and get some silica. How you guys doing over here? No, you're still waiting for your product. Okay, well, we'll have to wait a while. Better get the coal down from the mountain yet. Silica? Nope. The geysers are working. You can hear them slurping around. Only 400 left. It's a worry. That's all I got up here. Got tons of everything else. This music is getting a bit funny. Let's see what else we can get. Next. Nightly winds, chill hop. is make one of these go here and make this go to there. Oh, and then this is here, can go across to here. So the power comes in there. You know what? Power comes in here and it goes down to a power switch. By the door. Is that all right? No, that's through the glass. Why would you want to do that? So that we bring the power in to there, I guess. No, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this. Where can I put it? Just want to put it a bit below. Too many wires. Yeah, there. Get rid of that one. Then this. To that one. And this one can go to there. And then this one out of the switch. We'll just turn it on. So we've got our 29 gigawatts sitting here. And we shall connect that, this one over here. And then we'll connect that one. This one over here. And that will bring our power in, and theoretically you can get rid of that, because now our power goes wee and downstairs. So let's see if that actually occurred. I think they're all on, it's just that they're all full. Yeah, they're on. But they're filled up. You see that 100? And this has stopped working even because it's spinning. It's just keeping it cool. It's 120 a minute. Now it's interesting. 120. And what's this doing? 30. So 34 times is 120. I planned that, remember? Now, this here is how that's getting its power. So what we need to do is come off of here, bring this over to here. Now it goes to the rock. You've got to come from there, go to there. How come that's still there? That's better. It goes through to there, and then we can disconnect this. And we can connect this to there. Okay. We got a hole there. Why is that one lower? Come on, stop jiggling around. Don't want the rats getting in. There are rat droppings everywhere. And this plant's waving its little finger in there. Now this is not going to work now because I'm going to change it. And the reason for this is this switch here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put, why is that there? Oh, because I'm not using that anymore, am I? That can go. And this one under here can go because we don't need that. Fix that up. And we can fix this wall. This is a much better idea with a one of these walls. We can put that there like that. And then here we can put our cut wall back like that. No. No. What we're going to do is put that there. And then we can put our steps down. What time is it? Okay. Got a bit of time to go. We put our stairs down. And we put our fence around there so people don't fall down the hole. And now you can come in the door from outside, and then you can come over here, turn the lights on, and then go downstairs if you want. No, I didn't want to do that. Go away! Bloody nuisance. And you can come down here and do your maintenance. Or you could add some more of these guys because they can feed into one here on either side. And then you can escape back out this way again and back out the door. How's that? And we can put a plaque here. And I will say, this is a plaque. Now how big a small billboard? And that's a bit big. We'd have to do a sort of a, I don't know about a square one. Sort of not big enough, is it? I don't have any. The only rectangle one's this one. That's only one metre. Portrait sign, 2 by 3 metres. Sort of nothing in between, is there? Put two side by side. And we can say well, why don't we change that? Why don't we put the portrait size there? That's 2. Portraits 2 by 3. That might be better. That's too high. We want a little shortish, you know. And then we can put a picture there of what we're making, and we're making stators. So we've got a picture of a stator here. There we go. Now we know what we're making here. We could put a fancy sign here that says that's just to keep the riffraff out. Okay, then we can go down there, or we can stay on this level. Now, all the machines are full, and what we're going to do now is these feed out at 60, and we're going to feed those plus our wire. That's our wire, our steel pipe into an assembler, I think, to make the stators. So this will come across, and how the stator's going to get hit up. I'll have to come across down here. I'll have to come along here. This is all in the way, isn't it? It should come along there. I can't have a door and a wall hole, an Andy wall hole. Or I could get rid of that row there and put the row in here and bring it in there. But then my machine's going to be way over there. I don't want to go that far. Anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I can put this here, wall. I can put one of these here and bring the belt in there. That's probably the best option, next to the switch. That won't bother the switch at all. And if it comes into there, that'll be the steel pipe. We actually bring the steel pipe in on a higher level, so they go over the top of these ones. That would probably be a better idea, wouldn't it? Now the problem is, the same problem we had between the smelters and the constructors, is that these assemblers are hugely bigger. And we should always start at the big end. assembler. See what I mean? Huge. And I'm missing rotors. I need some rotors, which are made in the in the iron factory. No trains playing up. Looks like everything's fine. Okay, let's go and get some rotors. I need 4 rotors per machine. Come on, that's the freight platform. Give me the container, you rotten swine, you. None there. None there. Rotors got 35. And we need 16. What are we going to call this station? No, I don't want to colour it. No, I don't want to play around with that. Well, it's going to be a motor factory, isn't it? I don't know. I've lost my theme. What was I calling them? The trains or the stations. They're just called Polgruftopia. That's what I was calling them. Then I lost it down here. So if we go back, we call it it's supposed to be a capital T. Can't remember. No, I was putting a small T. It's going to be right. Try and keep it even, will you? Okay, it's called Gruftopia Motor. So when I jump in this train, it's got to go Gruftopia Motor to bottom station. Correct. Okay, get out of the train, please. Move to the back of the bus. Now. What we can do is we are can-do people. Get rid of that without affecting anything. And we can put the foundations on this side. Hard to see spiders amongst those plants, isn't it? You watch that. Have to watch out for that when it's night time. Okay, so we've got a way of getting the steel pipe in when it gets made. And now all we have to do. Hello. No. Pando keeps telling me to. Oh, he didn't this time. No. It was just stream stickers. Okay, so we're going to build some more floor. Just going to overhang the other floor, but it doesn't matter. We can go all the way up to the wall on this one. We could actually do it on that one too. Just leave a hole for this thing to stick out. And so people don't fall in. You can actually close it up a bit more with the halves. You can put a halve in there. Come on. Don't be like that. It won't go on there? Yes, it will. Come on, come on. Be nice. There we go. I like the yellow railings. Matches the yellow machines. Go around and colour all the machines, you've got to colour all the railings. Okay. Uh-oh, we're getting away from the power. So, our first assembler. Oh, don't do this to me. Is this not plugged in? Oh, it is through the machine. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. I could plug it in from here. Okay, we'll sort it out later. Let's just get some power over here from somewhere. Just so I can stay afloat. Let's stick a, we want a splitter. So we can line a splitter up with, not so much there because that's going to come through there. Let's grab our assembler and make sure that's the beast we require. And turn him round. And it's going to be in line with that. Let's see if that works. That will go straight through. Oh, it's backwards. Should have known. Should have known you can never do it right the first time. I looked at that. And I turned it round so that the double end was the other end. You put it in place, not right. Golly gee whiz. What the hell are you doing? Look, there's the two ports. Turn it round. Yeah, did it right that time, didn't you? No, that's not right. It's too close. So it's got to be there, up further back. Like that maybe. So that goes across to there. And that comes in from there. Get out of the way. So if you put that in place, just to see how it fits, that goes across to there. There's our wire. Now this is going to have to come in at a higher level. It's going to have to come in up here. save us having to dick around with changing the height of things. So we can put our glass back in there. I like my glass. I didn't realise how big these factories get. It's almost up to this archway here. Now hopefully what comes out of here, we better check to make sure something comes out of here we want, because it may not be an assembler. We want stators, don't we? It's a stator factory. It says out the front, steel pipes and wire. So this has to, time is it? Quarter to the hour. This has to come out. Okay, so there's enough room there. All right. So we can fill that in with our favourite filling in material, Windows. And I don't mean Microsoft Windows. Okay, we'll put a roof on it. Okay, so that comes out. Now the tricky thing is there enough room to put a merger? And are these far enough apart to be able to, questions, to do this? Now, I don't think we're going to have enough room, because this one will be right, but it's the next one, you see, that has a splitter on it, see? So if I put a splitter on here to see where it goes, splitter would go there and there, so that it went in, like so. Yeah, that's not going to work, because I can't get out of the splitter if I put one on top, you see. That's going to have to be on top, and I can't get onto it, so I'm going to need another floor and move it out further. It's all I can do. If I bring it down this side, I'd have to move the light switch. And then bring it in along there. Will that work? You get my drift? Is it doing that bug again where it's double deleting? See if I bring it where the no, I could put a 2-hole there. Reagan, what have you done? Come on, how did you get 29 viewers? You've been stealing viewers from other people. Oh, he has, hasn't he? Dear, oh dear. That's got to go into there. And that's got to come out of there. Pando says hello. He says welcome. No, he's saying welcome to sound alerts. That's not right, is it? Well, you know. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Boo. Thank you, my boy. You going off to have a good sleep, I understand that. And you want me to look after your horde of 29 people? Well, thank you very much for thinking of me. And as I said, scared yet? Why would I be scared? Oh, boo. Oh, I got you. Yeah. My brain is too complicated for simple jokes like that. I leave that. I've got a bridge I can sell you. Weber Creative. Thank you for following my channel. I don't know why you would do that. You don't even know what I'm doing. you're just working on blind faith. Well, I admire that. I admire blind faith. So there was 40-something people here, and they all just left. So there you go. I must have insulted somebody, and that wouldn't be hard. You're going to pass it on and pass out. Okay, thank you. And those who stay, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm building a motor factory. And when I build things, I just wing it. So there's lots of deletions and building and deleting and moving and carrying on. So I'm wondering if I can get a double one of these to go down into that input there, because that's what I want to do. See, the conveyor belt may not go down from the top. It does with that. Well, that's helpful, because when you're making stators, you need wire and you need steel pipe. Now, I'm making the wire here. Hello. You need 5,045 motors for your oil field factory that I'm working on right now. So yeah, motors sound good. Well, I don't need 5,000. In fact, I don't need any. This is not my main factory. This is just a satellite factory that makes motors. I went out on and explored, and I found iron and coal and copper nodes close to one another. So I thought, well, that's enough to build motors. So that's what I'm doing. So down here is a copper node, and it's got a miner on. It's only a Mark 1 at the moment. And there's 4 smelters. 4 smelters. And they're making, I've got them working 30 a minute coming in and 30 out. That's just running at 100%, that's okay. So there's 4 of those, so that's 120. And I've got room for more along the side if I want to put more in. And they come up here to these constructors that are taking that 30 and making 60, because they normally take 15, but I've overclocked them to 200%, so now they're creating 60. So each one of those is creating 60, and they will go into assemblers over this side, which will take the wire and what comes through that hole there and make stators. And those stators will then go over to my other factory over here. Give you a little bit of a tour. And remember I mentioned steel pipe. Well, there's a copper. There's an iron node there. So I'm going to have an iron factory here, and that will make steel pipe. And the steel pipe will go in that hole over there, and stators will come out, and I'll come down here, and cross the creek, and I'll get to this conveyor belt here, and I'll go up this conveyor lift, and then I'll come along here and under the railway line and into the motor factory. I'll come down here and I'll go into these assemblers along with the other products from the iron factory, which will end up making rotors, and we'll get out here motors which will go into this freight platform, and I'll have a train, not this one, this is my Explorer train. It has all my goodies in it that I build with, all bits and pieces that I carry, because I am a long way away from my factory. Now, here's the world. This is pretty much all the world. That's all ocean up there and down there. And we're here with the Explorer, and the railway line goes up there, follows the river along, and it follows the coast all the way down here, and it goes inland about here somewhere. Or was it here? Anyway, it goes across the lake, and it goes into this mess, and that mess is where my main factory is. Now I've basically finished the game. I've finished phase 4, and I'm waiting for new horizons to open up and fix it. Decide to go to phase 5 maybe, or phase 6. So there's trains going everywhere. I don't use the vehicles. I use trains for all my transportation. Trains and drones, yes. Drones are a little finicky. They don't carry as much as trains, and you have no control of when they arrive and when they leave. Unfortunately, they will sit on a drone port until some of the product that it's brought over diminishes, and then it'll go and get, 50 more, which, maybe you don't want it to go and get 50 every time, because 50 is not a lot, because I don't know how many it gets, but it's just a pain. Whereas you can make a train wait until time goes by, and then schedule it to leave and get some stuff and come back. So the drones are a bit of a nuisance, and if you've got more than one drone going to a drone port, and it's not using the product very quickly, you'll have one drone flying around up on top of the other one waiting for it to leave, and it won't leave until all the product gets, not all the product, but enough product gets used. It's got to go and get some more. So I'll show you when I get back to the main factory, if it's still around. I'll only be on for another 30 minutes, so I'll head back shortly. Yeah. Short belts and jetpack. Yeah, I'm using the hover pack because I have it. I like the hover pack. Once you hover, you never go back. Once you hover, you never go pack, because it's so good to get the different angles on the alignments and things that you need. So it's what am I doing? Where's my mouse? Something's eaten my mouse. Hello. Oh. No. Why does the computer do this to me? Which monitor is it in? Can I just kill that? No, I've got to be in the right monitor. And I can't see where the damn thing is. It kills your horizontal speed. Whatever you get used to, that's fine. Go with it. Can you give me a mouse pointer? I don't know where mine's gone. Hello? Nice mouse pointer. It has left the building. It has truly just gone. And I got no control of the game until oh, there it is. I think I saw it. Ah! Got it. There we go. Yeah, so this will be where the motors are made, and I've got a little feature in this factory. These water geysers. And they're really strange because you can't sit in the water. They've got a glass top on them. Doesn't that look alien? You can't get in the water. That's weird. What have they done? And there's more over here. And you can go ice skating on it. But isn't it supposed to be hot? I can see steam coming off that. And you jump up and you can't get in the water. It ripples like water. That's weird. If I go over here, there's water here that joins these things together. See? Now I'm in the water. But the geyser water is tricky. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do about this. This is messy. I might just brick it over. I don't know. This one worked out fine. But the other one's on a lower level. It isn't water at all. Yeah, well, I don't know what it is. It's like ice. So if I need more motors, I can reroute these belts and I can put more assemblers over here or over there or wherever, but I haven't decided yet. So I need coal to make the steel ingots because obviously an iron node only makes iron ingots. So there's a coal mine up there, coal node up there, and I built a lift, an elevator over there to transport me up and down. I am playing vanilla except for that, just one mod, and it's this fancy elevator which I love. And you can see here that I've already got the belt down to here. And it's full of coal, ready to be hooked up. But here's my elevator. Love the elevator. And it takes you all the way up. Whee! I've got 3 elevators in my main factory, and I've got an elevator over at my crystal oscillator factory. And this is the coal node. And if you have a look over the back here, you'll see Crater Lakes. So if you've been to Crater Lakes, this is the back end of it.
I strongly advise you to harvest this specimen.
Oh, what specimen? Up there? I don't think I can get up there.
Comply.
Is there any nasties here?
You are so
There is.
lucky
I
that
don't
you
care.
found this most valuable artifact.
Okay, I got it. You can stop bothering me now. Anyway, so there's the coal node. And it's only a Mark 1. I'll just start with that, see how it goes. And it's pretty high up. Yep. And we've got no use for it yet. Maybe when they make the 1.0, the public release or whatever they call it, that maybe they'll have a use for the special items. So somehow or other I've got to make a walkway across there, or I might have another elevator or something. At the moment I'm just using the power lines to get about. Did I? Yeah, that's what I got my things I needed, didn't I? I got the, no, not that. Yeah, I got the 12 rotors I was looking for. The rotors I was looking for. Now the trick is, do I have enough room to align that one up? There's no power here. Will it fit? That's the question. Assembler. Now, it's got to line up with that. I don't think it does. It's got to go there. That's there. And it has to be this one. It has to be that one, and they won't go any closer together. So you can see my dilemma, because they get progressively out of alignment. And they're lined up with, the smelters below are lined up with those. So if I move those, then I'm going to move the smelters again. I've got it right once. It's a pain. So the moral of the story is start with the biggest machines first. But I didn't know I was going to have them on another level. I didn't know what I was going to do. So if I put that, why can't I put that in invalid aim location? Am I in the way? Then it gets progressively worse. I already had to abandon this space here. I had a smelter downstairs for a constructor up here, and you can't put it over the top of the miner, which I didn't know. So that doesn't line up now, and then this one won't line up because it's getting further and further out of alignment. Does that matter? This one here. Oh, sorry. It's just going to look messy. Trying to connect this across to this one. I mean, you can try and square them off, but it's just a nuisance. You know what I mean? You could do that. We'll see what it looks like. Because it gets progressively worse. No, I just don't like it. But it means I've got to move everything again. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. I've got 2,035 hours into this game, so this is my first run, and it will probably be my last. So I'm just building stuff and managing my trains, because they get into tangles sometimes, because I'm using experimental, and Fixit are always changing things and upsetting my trains, and they crash into one another. They can work for months perfectly, and then one day they'll all run into each other. Is this bad, having these things running like that? It's just annoying. Just can't be bothered doing it all again. Can I fit one more in? I don't even know if this is going to match. In whatever way you enjoy playing it. Yeah, I know, but you know, I don't make it a real, you know, join point A to point B and point C to point D, and you just end up with a giant tangle with you know, belts going through belts and through machines and walls and rocks. And I don't do that. I mean, I make everything fit so it works. So it doesn't sort of, you know, abuse your sensibilities. Missing reinforced iron plate now. So these are outputting 60. And what do these want? Five. Sorry, 40. So it wants 40 and I'm outputting 60. So I can throw a shard in there and bring that up to 60. That's not a problem. Then I get 7.5 stators out. Not a lot, is it? The motors take ages to make. The motors that I build in my main factories just take forever. That's why I decided to do this. So I'm going to have to overclock each one of these. What's that? Oh. I'll see how I feel the next time I play, and whether I move these so they line up. But really, I don't think it's offensive. They line up with, oh, they don't line up with that anymore. I had to move it. It should line up with that. So I'll have a spare hole. I'll have a hole in my building, and I might move that light switch. Splitter. So I need another. It's another one. And what was I missing? Reinforced plate or something. Reinforced iron plate by 8. That's why I came over here, if I remember correctly. Wonder if I've got any. It's almost time for me to go back anyway. There's none there. Ah, no. Get out of the way. I have no reinforced iron plate, so I've got to go back anyway. There you go. This will auto-save. What am I doing? Why am I crawling along? Oh, there's my button stuck. It's a bit weird. Reinforced iron plate. Let's head back to the main factory. Yeah, well, as far as playing it the way you want to play it, it's exactly right. And it's a game that you can play the way you want to play it. There's a lot of games you can't. You've got to do the missions. You've got to kill the bad guy. You can turn off spider mode so they turn into cats if you're scared of spiders. But I haven't turned any of that off. I enjoy killing the spiders, but I can because I've got a rifle and ammunition, obelisks, and you can do that now. But it was pretty harrowing in the beginning. Killing hatches and their bugs. Where my station is there, I'm going to bring it out front and join on here somewhere, so there'll be a loop. I think that's what I'm going to do. But I don't use loops a lot because I like the double-ended trains, as I've got here. Yeah. You know, I watch guys make nuclear power stations that pump out so much waste that, you know, the whole world implodes. But I've got 6 reactors running, and they give me 20 gigawatts, 20,000 megawatts. Plus there's some power stations over there that produce plastic, and the other one produces fabric for my iodine-infused gas mask, so I can go to my my uranium reactors without dying. And 6 is plenty. It's far more power than I need in the whole world. Because I don't make 6,000 machines to make 8,000 product. Okay. Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that do what you do. And, you know, I admire them for it. But I also don't finish building factory and then walk away and then start building another one, and not see the results of hours and hours of that factory operating, and you find out, well, it doesn't operate because things go wrong. That's why I manage this factory. And things go wrong. Trains deliver the wrong product to the wrong bins, and it shuts down the reactors, things like that. And I've got to fix it before they have to fix it before the power runs out, but because I've got more than I need. But that's the idea, to run the thing, make sure it all works in the long term, and not just sink all the product because you're overproducing. This is the roof of my 7-story high building, and you can see all the different things that are going on here. This guy's waiting to land at the drone port there because there's already one on it. Coal-powered generators, trains come in, bring plastic and rubber from in the east. Drone brings in extra plastic. Got an ammunition plant here. Got a sulphur factory up the other side of the Sydney Harbour Bridge there, up on the hill. There's the main factory, 7 floors. The 6th floor is storage. There's the old Space Needle. Over here's aluminium factory. The yellow building's sulfuric acid. The grey and red one is nitric acid. That one there is just so I could put an elevator in it. But it all functions, and it has been functioning now for 800 hours. Because I finished phase 4 at about 1100, and now it just functions. And things go wrong because it's the experimental version. I suppose when they're playing around with code, they upset things, and I'll end up with uranium in where the encased beams are, and it clogs the belt, and the uranium rods stop being produced. Things like that. It's just, you've just got to watch everything. Find a power pole. There's my power production. 28,900 megawatts at the moment, but I'm only using 9,000. If every machine I own, if it's working, it would only be working, only using 24,000. So I've still got a margin of error with six reactors, because they produce over 3,500 megawatts each. Battery backup in that building over there, it's 5,000 megawatts in there of battery backup. This is storage. I have a train that goes and collects excess material and brings it over here and stores it upstairs. Oh, stop this. Hello. It's called the store horse, and it goes and collects stuff. It all goes upstairs. Stored in all these, and there's another level above this. No, there is waste, but it's not uranium waste, it's plutonium waste. I'll show you what I've done. Come on. Get your feet off the rail. I've got a hyper tube here that takes me over there. I hope I've got enough masks, filters. The first building we come to is the uranium waste processing facility, and that converts all the uranium waste from 4 reactors. There's no waste, there's no uranium waste created at all. It all gets used to make plutonium rods. Now, once you make your plutonium rods, you've got the option to sink them or put them into a plutonium reactor. So I've got 2 plutonium reactors that are using those plutonium rods, and I get plutonium waste. But the thing is, these yellow canisters here are uranium waste going to the processing. They take up 5 times more space in a storage unit than the plutonium waste. So it's totally manageable when you're dealing with small quantities like what I use. But you can see here with four reactors how much waste you're getting. It's endless. But with the plutonium waste, which comes down from upstairs here, you don't get so much. And each bin in a large storage unit will hold 500 of these, where the large storage only holds 100 of the yellow uranium canisters. So it's even stored more densely. See, there's very little waste. So I built just a storage facility below the waterfall to just permanently store it. And it comes around and goes down to the next level. And this facility has been running now for 6 months. Well, 6 months in my time, but not that many hours. But I've filled up 1, 2, 3, filling up my 4th one now, because there's 500 in each one of those bins. So it just takes forever. You know? And I can build another level below, and I can build out over the void, because this is out over the void. As far as I want. So there's plenty of space, and I can, this is where it ends up here. This is the end of the line. And I can build a floor below this, send it all down to another level, because I got plenty of room. So a bit of plutonium waste, who cares? Sink the rods by all means, but you still got to make the rods. Even if you don't want any waste, you've got to make the rods and then sink them. Yeah, I understand. So I just built this because it was just something to do. There's my nuclear. 6 nuclear reactors, 4 uranium, 2 plutonium. Some product that goes into making the rods is made on the dock. There's a station that brings supplies in. There's 2 stations over here supplying materials for the waste processing. One here that brings the acids in, the sulfuric acid, the nitric acid, silica. Another station brings in the concrete and the steel beams, and it all gets made in here. You can see all the the barrels of uranium waiting to be processed. They pile up here if there's too many for some reason or other, but that's slowly reducing. Getting my non-fizzle here. And with the non-fissile uranium and the waste in the particle accelerator, makes the pellets, and the plutonium pellets come over here, and they're made into plutonium cells, and they go back to the dock where there's a manufacturer on the bottom level that makes the plutonium rod. This is the manufacturer here. Takes the cells, joins it with the steel beams, the electromagnetic control rods and the heat sinks, and makes plutonium fuel rods, which are then fed to the reactors. That's a plutonium reactor. It's got 2 rods in it, producing 3,475. This is the other plutonium one, producing the same. It's got 2 rods in it. Just used one then. And down here I've got the 4 uranium ones, producing similar amounts, 3,725. It's got 17 rods in it. You've got to watch the rod build up, 19 rods. Trying to even it out, 22, but these things build up so slowly, it can be weeks before I realise that it's saved up another rod. Last time I was here, oh, stop that. Keep pressing the wrong one. Keys are so close. It had they all had 12 rods in them. So what have they got now? 17? 17, so they're slowly building up. All you have to do is just overclock them a little bit. Try and get that to level off. And just sustain the one amount. But this had 1 rod in it last time, now it's got 2, so it's slowly building up. Anyway, I've only got 39 filters left, so I'm going to jump out of here before I die. I am wearing a hazmat suit, gas mask and iodine infused filters, but the filters run out. Trains come from the factory automatically to supply fuel. Another train comes there and brings the uranium from the uranium mine. Another train brings the sulfur from the sulfur mine. And a train brings the sulfuric acid and the nitric acid from those 2 factories that I mentioned earlier. So there's a bunch of trains needed to bring all that product in. You can use belts. Belts are more reliable than trains, but hey, it's fun. Yeah. See, that would have been a challenge. I made sure I had my hazmat suit first before I started building it. I'm a bit lazy as far as that's concerned. So I just manage this factory now, and I've got an external AI limiter factory now. It's way over in the east. I've got it up in the north. I've got an external crystal oscillator factory, and now I'm building an external motor factory, and have it all shipped down here by train. AI limiters and crystal oscillators come in here, and are conveyed up to the factory when they're needed. But I really don't need much of this, not at all. Fabric comes in on this train when it goes out and gets it. That's Explorer, he doesn't do anything, he's mine. Central station over there gets the smokeless powder for the ammunition, and the rubber and plastic. It all works, and it's still working. And if 1.0 comes, I'll just build another level. Comfortable. Okay, I've heard anyone say I'm comfortable. You know, my build is comfortable, but this is my storage level. Everything comes up here that's, you see. Fire lifts bring it up, and I just go and replenish stock when I need it. We have some filters in case I have to make an emergency stop at the nuclear power station. There are some filters over there, but I always make sure I've got enough. Now, what did I reinforced? I'll get them before I forget. Reinforced iron plate. Do I have any down here? Or are they upstairs? I've still got some stuff upstairs. I haven't brought everything onto this level yet. There's still some empty bins. Cased beams, rockets, alien, protein fireworks, turbo motors, steel beams. What about wiring? Heat sinks, steel pipes. No, they must be still upstairs. Oh, what's on the bottom here? Nuclear pasta. Limiters. Okay, so no reinforced beams here yet. This lift only goes down one floor. The one over there goes down to level 3 because I like elevators, and that elevator there goes right to the ground, all 7 floors. These boxes were my temporary supplies that I used from the beginning, and I'm slowly using them up. As you can see, there's empty spaces. Reinforced. They're in number 8, so it's 1 to 10, and 10 is gone. So this one here is 8. So pretty much take all those. So next time I come up here, they'll be gone. I'll cross them off my list. Reinforced plate, gone. Okay, well, I'm going to call it because well over time now. So I hope you enjoyed your time at in Grufftopia, where my drone endlessly circles waiting for the other one to leave. Turn it. Okay, there's 19 of you left. I'll see if I can find someone still doing. Yeah, holding paddle till the other one leaves. If I go down there, because the other one brings batteries, if I take a bunch of batteries out, he'll leave and go back to the battery factory and this thing. Who's that? Ultra Renegade TV. Well, thank you for following. You can watch me do crazy things and build crazy things. slowly build up followers. Been a while, but got 78 now. I never get 78 while I'm streaming. It's rare. I get more when someone raids. Some music, folks. Yeah, well, that's all right. I'll come. Let's see, raid channel. I can't see the chat. Just there's no one I know that I always get into the situation that I can pass you off to, and a lot of these people are German and Chinese and Japanese, and they're not speaking English. It's me. I'm actually coming up in the list. There you go. Rooster.
My dear true gods,
No, I've got to sit through the ad.
I will be more than El Presidente de Yara. I will be the Lion of Yara.
Yeah, sorry, I can't see what you're saying at the moment. My chat is obscured by this raid channel window. I want to see if this guy's speaking English.
My dear
Oh, I'm getting the same ad again. Oh, he's taking a break. Satisfactory. So, what else we got? Looks like there could be an English-speaking person. Some people just don't talk. Well, this guy's called Citrus the Wizard, and I don't know if he's English, but it's English wording. He might speak 2 languages. So I'm going to send you there, if you, whoever's there. 5, 10, 17, 20. There's 20 people still with me. Let me see. What were you saying? Zerifax is going to be playing with Catafly, I think. Yeah, they're not on yet because I follow both of those and they're not on yet. So I'll send you to this guy and you can wander off. You follow a bunch of German streamers. Well, you speak German, fair enough. Don't know about the other 19 people here. Anyway, all the best. As one streamer says, enjoy the rest of your day.